Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children got locked in the basement, please welcome to the stage your sensational compere for the evening, Mr. Michael Cook.
Thank you very much, Al. Hello, St. John's. Hello, everybody. You all alright?
Yeah.
Have you had a good month?
No.
Some went away and it's gone to shit. Who had a bad month? What? Talk to me, Goose. I didn't hear her say who had a bad month. Who was that? Who were you two miserable bastards at the back?
What?
Yeah, you were. You're like the two old dudes in the Muppets. Just lean out and be like, you're a hack, Michael. Your crowd works on originals.
One of mine, Stabler or Waldorf.
Yeah, that's what brings us.
Oh, thank you.
Have we always had these lights, and have they always been on full beam? I feel like I've gone into surgery. Or if any of you got Star Trek, there are 4 lights. That's a sick reference. Thank you. Yeah. Well, no, welcome to St. John's. We are somehow a Yorkshire Comedy Award nominated night.
Hey.
Best open mic, Al, isn't it?
Apparently.
We've got the awards on Monday. Are you rocking a suit for that, Al? Or just...
Well, I'll probably stand for it.
Just stand with that shirt on?
Yeah, fuck it, yeah.
Is it a red tiger shirt?
It's a red tiger shirt, unbuttoned halfway down.
Some of you might recognise that from your gun in Call of Duty. But yeah, no, I've had a good month. This is, after tonight's gig, I would have done 8 gigs in 9 days. Yeah, no, that sounds like oh Michael, you must be really in demand. Nope, dead shit at booking. Because next week I'm doing nothing. But it's been a wild roller coaster, because this is a new material night. So it's not like comedians can do covers, so with that in mind, there's some new material, because that's what happened to me this month. It was Halloween, wasn't it? And because of my hair, every Halloween, I like to dress up as Wednesday Addams and do a gig, and it's a good laugh. And usually it's like, hey, bloke in a dress, it's a good fun. In fact, to be fair, sometimes it gets a little bit too fun, and I've experienced that thing they call the male gaze. I've felt the male gaze. I mean, that's with a ZE. I wasn't going around grabbing dudes. But I have. It was like I had the dress on, 6 foot me, no shave though, just me. And I had the dress on, I could feel like the eye of Sauron just piercing the back of my head, and I was like, that's a filthy man, isn't it? And I turned around and scared the shit out of him. But I did it again in Scunthorpe, and let me tell you, those people really put their cunt in Scunthorpe. Turns out I did a gig in front of 60 people, we're all transphobes. Yay! Fucking arseholes. And because I was MCing it, about halfway through, I was like, I don't even like these people. And that's a difficult spot to be in as an MC. But I knew how bollocks all the people were, because at the end I slipped back into my regular attire. And about 3 people were like, were you the guy in the dress? Which to me means that's all they could see, was a guy in a dress. So yeah, judge people by the content of the character. It's just a bloke in a dress, you fucking bigot, pagan, druid, 6-fingered, webbed feet bastards. It feels good to say it, doesn't it? Read X-Men, bro, come on. But no, I recently came back. I was in London last night, so this is jarring. I did a gig for the Leicester Square comedy competition thing. Don't worry, didn't get through. Well, don't worry. Last time I didn't get through, and then they sent me a wild card, so we'll see. I'll hold on my bitching. Well, I will say it is weird though, because now I get to travel all around England, going to do gigs and that. And I used to travel the world, and I've never really seen England. So now I'm always noticing stuff as an outsider. And the big thing I've noticed, especially in places like London, Manchester, Leeds, when you get out there, there's cranes. They're building stuff. And then you come back to Hull. What are we doing? Digging. It's not good. But yeah, before we get a lovely night ahead of you underway, I will tell you that there's been a roast joke that me and Al have been passing back and forth between us the past couple of months, and I think I've finally perfected it. So you ready for the roast? I'm a Catholic boy, so it's a self-inflicted roast. I'm a martyr. But yeah, Michael, with that hair, you're a lot like the Peter Pan of comedy. She refused to grow up. You hang around with lost boys, and your jokes never land. Hey! Cost of living, that's 3 for 1 right there. So if you're ready for your first act, give me an oh aye. That's what we do in Yorkshire, let's go. Right, we've got 4 lovely acts for you on this side, then we'll have a little break. And then we're going to come back out with 3 more, or even 4, who knows, can't remember how many numbers was written down. And then we'll all be all done. So, with that in mind, are we going to give the best St. John's warm welcome we can possibly give? Oh, bloody hell, be careful for that wire, ladies, it's bloody loud. So yeah, let's all do what we do normally do, start stamping our feet. Start clapping our hands, take up while you're ready for the Black Hat Experience!
Oh, excuse me. You set the bar. Give it up for Michael. He set the bar really high. Yes. My name is Tiffany, and we are here with the Black Card Experience. We are so excited to be here in Hull. Y'all are so amazing. You know, it's been a wild thing coming to England. We come from Kansas City. Oh, okay. Wait, are you from Kansas City?
My grandparents.
Your grandparents are from Kansas
Junction City in Kansas.
Okay, word up to Junction City in the house. It's amazing. For those of you who don't know, I'll tell you where Kansas City is, okay? Here you go. There is Taylor Swift. Okay, who's engaged to Travis Kelce, who plays for the Kansas City. Oh, okay. That's where we came from. So we came all the way from there to here, and I can tell you, the UK is so different. Oh my gosh, y'all have bathrooms that make sense. But also, y'all must be really strong people, because pushing that button to be able to flush the toilet, it's so hard. How do y'all do it? You're so strong. So I have what you might call light skin privilege. As I look in this room, it looks like a lot of y'all have white privilege. Have you heard that before? Someone said that. But I don't get it. People are like, Tiffany, you're so racially ambiguous. Tiffany, you're so exotic. But, I mean, when you get me naked, I just look like a rotisserie chicken. Wait, y'all don't call it rotisserie chicken. Y'all call it spit chicken, right? Sounds like a night I had in college. But a lot of times people are always trying to guess my ethnicity, and a lot of times I get Mexican, which makes sense, because I've definitely had a lot of Mexican in me. This is a safe space, right? And given the right circumstances, given the right circumstances, I just want to say that I'm completely down for some more, okay? I love Chipotle. Y'all call it Chipotle, which is so cute. I love tacos, quesadillas, but I should tell you that, my dad is white and my mom is black. But genetics are crazy, because I'm 60% white. And when my mom found out, she was like, I knew there was something wrong with you. So if you're looking at our group tonight and you're thinking we're the various stages of Michael Jackson, just know that... Go ahead.
Where do we keep the children from?
Wow, okay, jokes in the back. I love this. But yes, so a lot of times, I get Hispanic a lot, but no, I'm half black, half white, and that's how it's made. So a lot of people, it's just, oh no, I lost my train of thought. Does that happen to y'all sometimes?
Yeah.
Good golly, we were on a roll. What was I gonna say next? Oh, okay, so the crazy thing is, I don't look like I have a black mom, but I do have a black mom. Y'all don't know what it's like to have a black mom, but I will tell you, okay? I called my mom on the phone and I let her know. I was like, hey mom, I'm just over here making homemade granola. And she was like, Tiffany, you need a hobby. And I was like, Mom, making homemade granola is a hobby. And she was like, no, making homemade granola is a cry for help. That's a wild thing. And a lot of times when people meet me and I tell them my ethnicity, they try to like pick apart my features. They're like, oh, your nose is like this, so you must have got it from your black side. Or, oh, your hair is like this, so that must come from your white side, which is racist. But not in whole. In whole, I've got asked a lot of questions, actually. And the most common question is, cash or card? Y'all don't care what you look like. But I really wish that, like, when I got my ancestry DNA results, which my mom calls white people stuff, but when I got it, I wish that it came out like Mari. What's the example that y'all have of Mari? Do you know what Mari is?
New Zealand?
Mari, that doesn't translate. Mari? Okay. But anyway, he's the guy that you go on there and you try to figure out who the dad is. Or
Maury Povich.
Who is that?
Maury Povich.
Maury Povich, that's right. That's his name. Got it. Okay, Maury Povich. Now we're on the same page. We're speaking the same language. Got it. Maury Povich. So I wish that my results, my DNA results came out like that. Like, I wish that there was just like an envelope that somebody opened that was like, in the case of Tiffany's booty. She got it from her dad. They'd be like, no! I'd be crying and all that stuff. That's not what happened. Speaking of that, if I found out that my name would get me bullied in a school in the UK. I found this out. Apparently, y'all don't call Tiffany's Tiffany. Y'all call them Tits and Fanny. Is that right? Someone told me this, and I was like, ow! And he was like, that's not where your fanny is. And I was like, oh. No. Anyway, I started going to the gym. Anybody else on their gym game?
No.
Okay, all right. It's fine. It's fine. Your food is not trying to kill you. Okay? In the United States, we just have Red 40 that's just taking people out for dinner, just straight up. But I started going to the gym, and you know what? I was looking at this one man. He was lifting weights, and all of a sudden I started drooling. Okay? Now, you have to understand, I'm not usually into fit guys. I prefer men who don't run away like my father did. But I was looking at this one guy, and I was just like, I just want to take him home and put him in my deep freezer. Is that one of the white urges? That's a white urge, right? Here's the thing. Do you know how many grams of protein you need in a day? It's too many, I'll tell you that. And do you know how expensive it is to get grass-fed beef? But do you know how easy it is to get Jim Bro meat? She knows. It's too easy. And listen, ain't nobody gonna miss that man. What happens if he goes missing? Nothing. His mom will be on TV and they'll be like, what happened to Tyler? And she'll be like, I don't know. He listened to Joe Rogan's podcast. I'd get away with it for sure. I've been having a really tough time sleeping lately. And I think it's just ever since I figured out that my mom would sleep with any of my exes. I see y'all are all on her side. I see you are all waiting in line. She was just like, I was talking to her about one of my exes, and I was like, Mom, he was terrible. And she was like, Tiffany, he was a good man. I was like, no, he wasn't, Mom. She's like, Tiffany, he was a good man. You just didn't know how to treat him. At least it'll make sense when I call him Daddy. You know what? My mom is right. In each of my relationships, it was my fault. And in fact, if you know one of my exes or have been harmed by my actions, just know that they are great. They are wonderful. And it is not their fault that they think they're good in bed, okay? I got my acting degree from the sheets. I gave out more trophies than Little League. I gave out more stars than a first grade teacher. And I was a first grade teacher. Anyway, that is the greatest segue that I can give you to some amazing comedy that's gonna happen. So we are a sketch comedy group called the Black Card Experience. And I should tell you this because usually we hand out a card and we tell you that you are black for the night. Now, if you walk out of these doors and say the N-word, that's on you. And if you're in this building and you say the N-word, it's also on you. And usually Kat, who's back there in the back, everybody wave at Kat, she gives you this spiel. So she tells you that you're black. I'm 60% white, so I am not authorized to tell you that you're black for the evening, because I'm most likely to get deported in my own country. So with that being, are you okay, Kat? With that being said, we're gonna do some sketch comedy for you, and so I know you like to stomp your feet and clap your hands. Let's go ahead and let's start with, we're gonna set the stage up, try not to trip on things, and I'd like you to just start a little rumble of saying the word sketch. So we'll say sketch.
Sketch. Sketch. Sketch. Sketch. Sketch.
Oh no.
Sketch.
Oh.
Sketch.
Ah.
Sketch.
Chip.
Sketch. 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 Sketch.
We're all there.
Sketch.
You're doing great.
Sketch. 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 Sketch.
Hello, HR. I'm so happy to be here on this beautiful cloudy day. Miss Drew Barrymore, please have a seat. Okay. Oh, Drew, there's a seat for you right over there.
No, but like I'll be so far away from you guys.
Drew, you're literally sitting right next to me.
Drew, please don't forget what we're talking about, please.
Oh, is this about your husband's micro penis? I promise I will not tell.
Boundaries, Drew, boundaries, please.
Oh my gosh, I am so very sorry. Please forgive me.
Okay.
Drew, we called you in here because there have been more complaints.
Okay, is that like a bad thing?
We love your energy. It's just that you need to start respecting other people's space.
Oh, well, I mean, it gets people talking, and I don't think that's so bad, so hey, I guess I'm on a roll.
No, we tell you this at least once a week, okay?
What?
What do you... God, it's not just stuck in that movie 50 First Dates. Listen, we are planning to film people who are germaphobe, okay?
Okay, we'll just stock up on hand sanitizers.
Oh, Drew, it's not that simple, okay? There have been an entire list of people who have filed complaints. Okay, it's Molly Ringwald, Anne Hathaway, Kathy Bates, Molly Shannon, Kelly Rowland, 50 Cent, Allison Hammond, Jimmy Seville, Joe Biden.
Wow, Joe Biden remembers me? That is so
You even made Donald Trump feel uncomfortable.
But I've never even met Trump.
Exactly.
You do understand that the things you do with Jimmy Fallon does his show, you can't get away with it. You do know that, right?
Okay, well, Jimmy Fallon was not battling an alcohol addiction at 4 years old, okay? I was the queen of tequila for my 4th birthday. And I hired you guys because I thought you understood me. You know, I can't help that I am the way that I am, and that I just have such a big, loving heart. Do you want me to start being mean?
Yes! I mean, no. We just want you to stop being so touchy-feely.
Yeah, because it's weird.
Oh, God, Darcy, no!
Oh, okay. You want to talk about weird? How about having a cocaine addiction at 2 months old? Did I want formula? No, I wanted to do lines.
I didn't mean it in a harsh way, okay? It's cringy.
Wait, stop. Do you hear that?
What?
Oh my gosh, you guys. It's the rain, and you know you can never miss
An opportunity.
Yes, you can never miss an opportunity to enjoy the rain. We should get like naked and go dance. Oh my God, I have to go, you guys.
Okay, we have to finish this confrontation. We're interviewing a burn victim tomorrow who cannot be touched.
Fuck!
Come out here.
Oh!
Sketch. Sketch. Keep going.
Oh, God, girl, David is crazy. I'm so glad you got divorced.
I know, it's really tough, but at least, you know, my mom's here to help out and keep me sane. So that's
Yeah, she's been fine.
Laura, baby,
Oh, she is.
you rolled this weed up for me. Mama needs to smoke some weed. I'm stressed out.
Mom! Mom, you know you're not supposed to be doing any drugs with your medication.
Fine, Lord, damn. I'll take my medicine after I finish my whiskey. Now, what are y'all talking about, huh?
What? No, we don't know what that is.
Mom, can you please just go to your room?
Oh, come on, I know some things. Unlike my daughter who can't keep a relationship.
Mom! Gosh. No, oh, it's him. It's David. No, hold on, answer it. Hold this. I don't want to be complicit. Hi. Oh, yeah, Mom's here. I thought you said you were coming over. What do you mean you can't? David, you always do this. You know what? All right, fine. Okay, have a good night. Why do you have such a weird look on your face?
Because of what she's doing.
Mom, can you just please go to your room so we can have some girls' time?
Sounds like you have marital problems, baby.
Yeah, Mom, it's fine, okay? I'm handling it. I'm doing okay, okay? Can you just please go to your room so we can have some time together?
Well, wait, hold up. I think she might have some really good advice.
Thank you.
What?
She's on my side, okay? I have a vagina and I think I can stay.
No, she has a point. It's him again. Hold on. Sorry. No, I gotta. Hold on. Hey, David. No, you cannot have the ficus. What kind of dirt does it need, David? Do you even know? Do you even know? What about... Okay, you never cared about the plants until now. Typical. I'm so glad that we're getting divorced. I'm so glad. You know what? Screw you. Well, how come every time I turn around you have this weird look on your face?
Because what I'm seeing is weird, but also I need to like get a notepad or something.
That's how you get your bills paid, baby.
Mom, could you please just go?
Oh, come on, baby. I can save your marriage, okay?
Oh.
Now, let me tell you something. So this is the sex move. Now, this was your favorite, your father's favorite, okay? God rest his soul, because I missed that penis, okay? Now, it was called the butter churner, okay? Now, it's another one that I really, really like. You just grab me by my hips, right? And just back. You in the other room, we try to be quiet. You know, faster, faster, and smack, faster, faster, and smack, faster.
Mom, can you just please stop?
I'm sorry, baby. Mama did get carried away. I'm so sorry. I'll go to bed. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. This is really tough, but thank you.
I'm gonna just finish my whiskey, okay? And I'll take my medicine and I'll go to bed.
Oh, what's him?
Okay, so it was after like
Hey.
45 that you do smack? Okay.
Okay. Why do you just call me just to argue? Do you have nothing better to do? You know what? You call me more now than when we were together. You know? David, why? Oh, gosh, this has been so difficult. You know what? No, I'm getting off the phone now. Have a good night. What the? Wait, what do you know about the butter churner?
That was absolutely fucking tremendous. But I've got to say, when it comes to Kansas, I think is the most famous thing about Kansas, isn't that where Superman's from?
Where who?
Superman.
No.
He's in Krypton. Well, he's one of us, bro, come on.
Kansas City isn't in Kansas.
Kansas City isn't in Kansas?
No.
Who came up with that bloody country? What the hell's going on there? Well, I have an A-level in film, not geography, so there we go. But the good thing is, I do love Americans, I'll be honest. I learn a lot from you people because I've got some, well, I've got an American friend, many of you know, Lance. And recently, Lance was at a gig of mine, and this, I think, it tells you everything you need to know about the American mentality and how it's different to ours. So the comedian on stage said to Lance, "All right, mate, what's your name?" He said, "Lance." He said, "All right, Lance, what do you do for a job?" And Lance proudly went, "I work in tech." Lance works in retail at PC World. It's minimum wage job. I work in tech. So, you know, we can all learn a bit from that. Believe in yourself. You too could one day become president. Right, we got more energy for another act. You're supposed to say, "Oh, aye." We got more energy for another act. Oh, aye. Bloody hell, Nicky, I thought I was in trouble. But yes, so we're going to do what we normally do, start stamping the feet. Clap our hands, we go.
Hey. Hey everyone. Well, everyone alright?
Oh,
hey, good stuff. I'm Smithy Boy. I'm pretty new to this stand-up stuff. I haven't got any sketches planned or anything like that, so we're going to see how it goes. I've done about 12 of these so far, and I've started to work out that getting laughs is a bit like having sex. Everyone's getting some except me. But, you know, we try our best. I mean, I used to get really nervous before I did any of these gigs, and I used to drink quite a bit. I've knocked that on my head now. I'm having the non-alcoholic stuff. You ever had it? It's a bit like snogging your sister. It tastes the same, it's just not right. I mean, along with being a comedian, I love comedy, which makes me annoying. But I also love history, which makes me incredibly dull. But it does mean that I can give out some good words of advice. So if anyone here is bringing up any young kids or anything like that, if your parents in the room or anything, here's a bit of advice. Get them into history early because it's informative, it's educational, and there's absolutely no way any of them's getting pregnant. Trust me, 3 proven forms of birth control: the pill, condoms, and talking about Operation Overlord. Unless you're chatting up Vera Lynn, no one's getting the leg over talking about World War II, believe me. There will be no D that day. It'll always be a bridge too far, and you'll always be left with the Battle of the Bulge. I'm a bit gutted actually, because I'm going to have to leave this gig at like round about the interval time, because I've got work in the morning, but I've also got my dog at home, and I absolutely adore my dog. He's my best mate. He's a black lab, and he's called Steve. Now, some people think that's a bit of a weird name for a dog. And I get some funny looks when I say I can't wait to get home for a rough game of tug with Steve. I get some worse looks when I say I can't wait to get home because Steve's constantly begging me to play with his balls. It's a bit of a weird relationship having a dog because it's a bit like having a stripper in the house. It's like transactional. It's like, give us some biscuits and I just might lick your face. But it's also quite weird for him as well because there's times when I'll see my dog and I'll just get so overwhelmed with like love for him that I'll just grab him, pin him down and just like keep kissing him. It's like, "Oh, I love you, boy. Who's a handsome boy?" And you can feel him like pulling away from you. He's like, "Jesus Christ, all right, mate, I get it. And he's right, because if that were a human, that would be sexual assault. If there's ever a doggy Me Too movement that comes along, I am fucked. Can you imagine being docked for something like that? So then, Mr. Smithy Boy, can you explain to the court why you thought it was appropriate to pin down this 3-year-old and smother him with kisses without his consent? I don't think my reply is going to go down too well when I say, "'Cause he's the most handsomest, most gorgeous boy in the world." I'll be doing a 10 stretch, if not more. But it's not all great owning a dog, because I can't remember ever signing up to become a poo expert. You know, when you're on walks, you have to automatically know what's wrong with your dog through the poo. So, like, you know, it's how consistent it is, how solid it is, how much it, you know, what colour it is. And I'm thinking, I've never studied so much shit since last general election. Political. And in fact, who says I've only got one string to my bow? So, it also makes me think that my dog he don't really contribute anything to this relationship, to this dynamic. You know, he only really gives me affection when he thinks he's going to get something out of it. And he knows that I'm just going to follow him around, picking up his shite all the time because I love him unconditionally. Come to think of it, is this how Prince Harry feels? Hey! No, but I mean, dogs can get away with a lot because they've got great PR. And why have they got good PR? Because we love them. Because they're attractive, that's why. Animals that are attractive get great PR, like cats. Cats are absolute knobheads, but because they're attractive, they get great PR. We all love them. Horses are the same. Horses are absolutely beautiful. But they get away with murder, literally. I mean, did you know that in the Wild West, more people were killed by horses than they were by gunshot? That's something you ought to know because horses have got good PR. But not donkeys. Donkeys have got shit PR. Why? Because they're the ugly cousin of the horse. And that's so harsh on donkeys. Because I bet if you're thinking of an animal that's stubborn, thick, or looks stupid, you're probably thinking of a donkey. And that's not fair. Because donkeys have got such a grounds for a grievance. If you think about way back in the day, donkeys were the top of the tree. They carried none other than Jesus into Jerusalem, and then give it 100 years or so afterwards, what are they doing now? Carrying some fat, snot-nosed little kid over Scarborough Beach. What a fall from grace that is. No wonder Eeyore wants to top himself. And then you've got rats, the ugly cousin of the mouse. I mean, Disney have done wonders for mice. But rats, they live in the sewer because no one else will have them. They jump from 1 or 2 sinking ships. They start 1 bubonic plague. And they're the filthiest animal that's ever been. Are we forgetting that those rats got the plague too? Talk about victim blaming. But I think the worst animal in the whole PR wars has got to be the poor old beaver. Doesn't it just show you can work hard all your life, do everything right, actually and literally give a damn, but because you're small, furry, and not very nice to look at, you're forever going to be compared to a fanny. Thanks very much, I'm Smithy Boy.
Give it up, Smithy Boy, everyone. You've actually inspired me to remember one of my good friend Harry's joke. It's a horse joke. So, a war horse walks into the bar, and the barman says to him, "Why the long film?" That's how you can see it leads. But yes, have we still got some energy left? We've got 2 more acts for you in this half. Yay! Good stuff, because we're going to rattle straight away fucking through by stamping them feet. Clap the hands, go wild and crazy for Mr. Sam Tolley! Looking at you, bro, sorry.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
Thanks for having me. It's nice to be here. It's just good to get outside and 4 walls sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's such a lonely world nowadays. I blame phones and social media, and I realised that recently because I found myself being single and I moved out for the first time properly by myself. I moved out for flatmates, girlfriends, that kind of thing. As you can tell, I started out, it's ended well. Ended up living alone with 2 cats. Which I found out is not a sexy look for anyone, is it? Especially when you've got the bright red hair, pasty white skin, slightly awkward demeanour. I mean, throw living with 2 cats on top of that. I'd be surprised if I ever see a pair of tits in real life again, to be honest. I've decided if that's the case, I'm just going to wander around parks, see if women are breastfeeding, try and catch a glimpse of a nipple. So I get a lot of time off because I work in education. What anyone works in education? No, probably killed himself, I don't blame him. I work in something called an SEN school. For anyone who doesn't know what that means, it means special educational needs. And I found out about a week into the job, there's different types of SEN school. And I actually work in something called an SENH school, which everyone doesn't know what that means, like I didn't. It stands for special educational needs, hard as fuck. We basically have the worst behaved, most aggressive kids in all of Yorkshire. We have the ones that no other school will touch. Not in a weird way. It's not a Catholic school, fucking hell. Did you see about a year ago as well that Pope Francis had died? I read online that he died from a stroke. I'll tell you what, that must be one hell of a talented choir boy. Imagine that. Killing the Pope by a hand job. He must be fucking running the place right now. I do love working in education though, even though the kids can be quite aggressive. I'll tell you, there is nothing more humbling than being sat there with a 14-year-old that you're pretty sure if it came down to it, would spark you out. Because we get in like year 6, year 7, still quite young, still do secondary school. I'm not trying to show off, but I reckon 99% of them came out like a combat situation after having a fight. And that number just slowly diminishes the older they get. Until you find yourself one of my one-to-ones who is 6'5", 25 stone, the size 18 feet. He got sent to us because he gave his last tutor internal bleeding, he battered him that badly. And I, for 4 hours a week, have to sit in a room with this kid and try and teach him English and maths. And I will tell you, he does not give a shit about either one of those things. Trying to get him excited about Pythagoras' theorem is like trying to take a dog with no legs out for a shit. You can push and push, you can try and try, it just ends up with something screaming at you on the floor. Thanks, I'm not that much older, relatively speaking, as some of the kids that I teach. So I had a school about 10 years ago, and I just find it amazing how quick kids have changed in 10 years. I said to one lad, he's 16, 17, he's going to college next year. I asked him a really simple question. I said, well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with your time? He said the most amazing thing to me. He said, I don't know. I thought, 16, 17, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to get pissed on, don't be a sticky hand. I wasn't bothered if it was sticky because someone else had used it or because I had. Either way, we went to bed happy. Cheers. If you do see me making a beeline to the toilet, by the way, it's only the second time I've done this. I'm not sure if I've just come myself till that bit's finished or if I've actually shat myself.
How many gigs have you in now, son? How many gigs you in?
One.
That was your first gig?
That was the second.
Oh, the second. Fucking brilliant, mate. Well done. Good God, yeah. You should have seen that. Plates of shit I ate. 6 months. That was my act for 6 months. But now I'm on their best comedian. But yeah, no, I've got one final act, and since I've been doing comedy, I like to go around and just tell people, like, oh, if you're ever in Hull, come and do a gig. But I only ever say that to people I actually like. And this is one of the first people I said it to. So she's come a long way to be here, and it's got one of my favourite bits, which I hope you do. But you don't have to, no pressure. But yeah, so we'll give St. John's one welcome. Start in the boot. Come the man to go welcome, Nicky Vere-Compton.
I'm a short, fat, autistic queer. The least masculine, trans-masculine musical comedy man you will ever meet. I am, of course, aware of the stigma attached to musical comedy. Now, I am something called a baritone. This means I sing with a light, masculine singing voice. Elton John is a baritone. I'm not Elton John. How you can tell I'm a baritone is I look like a cunt in a bucket. My parents were autistic as well. They taught me how to do it. Dad was disappointed when I was born I wasn't a flying saucer. The ultrasound had prophesied a baby alien spacecraft. He felt cheated. Mum believed the prophecy of the ultrasound. I was a thinly disguised flying saucer. One day she'd come home and I'd have assumed my true shape. I'd be flat and spherical and filled with little green men. Dad's big interest was flying saucers. Mum's big interest was, well, I suppose you could call it gaming. I'll see what you think. Mum built a life-size replica prison ship in the basement so she could play jails and jailbirds. I didn't like that game. Why couldn't she wear the manacles binding her to the vessel, peeling boiled eggs to the crack of my whip? Mum said that wasn't how the game went. Dad and I had our own game, aliens and flying saucers. In the game, Dad and I practiced mesmerism on each other. He tried to convince me I was a flying saucer. I tried to convince him I was a normal child. Dad had a light bulb moment. He'd build a silvery disc with an unearthly beam. He invented the electromechanical plasma reaction drive, which powered the first real flying saucer. Mum felt he loved the electromechanical plasma reaction drive more than he loved her. Dad danced about the prison ship, singing. Electromechanical plasma reaction drive, powering the first real flying saucer. That's baritone. Off to other worlds. There's so many other worlds to see. We're after the same galaxies and going round the bend, my imaginary friend. Electromechanical plasma reaction drive, powering the first real flying saucer. And me. Thank you for applauding Dad's love song to the electromechanical plasma reaction drive. He's 81 years old now and still wants to build a flying saucer. I was bullied at school. My bullies were choir boys. Resplendent in their manly cassocks, they resented me, the only choir girl. I wasn't so sure I was a choir girl, nor were my bullies. They didn't call me by my name, Nicky Vere-Compton, but their name, Fuckalaqueerflumpton. I felt Fuckalaqueerflumpton made me sound like a goddess, a queer goddess. I set up a shrine in the hope of attracting offerings and worshippers. I attracted violence. Wanting to escape my bully's violence into something real with hard drugs unavailable to an 11-year-old, I discovered the next best thing. 1970s, live action, Disney comedy. I fell for heavily moustached Disney actor Keenan Wynn. Hello. Hello. I'm looking at that lovely, sexy, dirty, furry thing under your nose, and I'm sensing potential. I'm thinking with a little bit of work and a little bit of wax, and some carefully employed clippers you could thread here and here, let it run free. It would give me something to hold on to. And we could merge into a mass of moustache. It would. You won't mind, would you? This has happened to him before, hasn't it? It would make me very happy, and I can tell from your expression, the expression in your eyes, that you feel the same way. That's my sex over for the year. I had sexual fantasies where heavily moustached Disney actor Keenan Wynn, hello, played the scary but lovable villain, and I played the car with a mind of its own in Herbie Rides Again. My school report read, if Nicola behaved less like a middle-aged spinster, she might be more successful socially. That was the head of my middle school, a sarky old cock. I liked my primary school better. They offered me the chance to play God in Captain Noah and his floating zoo. But my parents took me away. My parents are bastards. I thought I could play God for you right now, sing you my version of God's big number in Captain Noah and his floating zoo. Cue invisible music. A little more, a little more. It's quite a long intro. I'm the God of the Israelites. Whoa, the Bible VIP. I'm causing a flood because you've not been good and now you're bothering me. I'm a power-crazed megalomaniac. I rant and scream and shout and blow my stack and ramp it up and boss you all about. Oh, whoopie-doo. I want a floating zoo. I want a pelican, an anteater, a kangaroo. You see, it's true. A god like me, shooby-dooby-dooby, can actually wipe the floor with you. One more time. Can actually wipe the floor with you. I should have been. Thank you for letting me play God. I should have been the new Pope. I'll leave it there before the men in white coats come and take me away. I'm hoping you'll be one of them. I've been Nicky Vere-Compton. Thank you for listening to my baritone.
Hey! Thank you very much.